and welcome to your final chapter of the Foundation Volume 1, Chapter 5, Partnering with Families. They decided to end with probably the most important topic there is, because we all know that our families are the first teachers in our children's lives, and they make incredible partners throughout a student's school career. So it's so very important as we lay this foundation for our kiddos that we're not only thinking about what their school life looks like, but also how we can bridge their learning with their families as well. So this chapter is going to give you some information about getting to know your families. It starts with some questions about self-awareness that I highly recommend you kind of read through and reflect on your own family and your own experiences with school. Then thinking about how we can make our families feel welcome. What can we do, not just within our classrooms, but also within our school environment? How can we build trust with our families? And what is the best way to communicate? Sometimes that's a question that we take for granted. And this chapter gives a little bit of information and some ideas of thinking outside the box of how we can reach parents. Then thinking about that engagement in the classroom. We are always talking about we would love to see more family engagement. So what can that look like, especially with how times have changed a little bit? What can we do to truly incorporate our families in our school family? So dealing with taking into consideration how we can offer a variety of ways for parents to engage with us, how we can partner with families to support the child's learning at home, and then how we can meet with our families, kind of create regular schedules to communicate and share and partner with our families. Throughout this chapter, once again, you're going to have some guiding questions to help you focus on your reading and guide your comprehension. Remember to either make a copy or print this as you're reading to use as a note-taking tool. Your assignment, your product for this chapter is using the incredible tools and resources within this chapter. We'd like for you to create a family questionnaire that you'll be able to send out at the beginning of the school year that will allow you and your team to get to know your families, get to know their backgrounds, their cultural beliefs, any special skills that they bring, and also to give you an opportunity to receive some feedback on how to communicate with families and how to help them feel more welcome on your campus. Again, similar to a previous product you did, if you're in a bilingual classroom and you would like to create this in Spanish so that you're ready to go at the beginning of the year with this meeting the needs of your families, please feel free to do that. Another thing to kind of take into consideration as you're creating this questionnaire is thinking about additional ideas for parent engagement and kind of planning out your year. When we think about our end in mind and we think about the big picture, sometimes we're able to then break down and really take into consideration our parents' needs. So think through maybe how parents can support with the studies. Maybe plan out a newsletter that can be sent home at the beginning and end of each study. And plan out how families can be involved with campus family engagement events that are specific to play-based learning. Oftentimes our campus family engagement events sometimes are geared towards upper grades, or maybe you're not quite as pre-K student centered, or early learning student centered. So these are just some things to think about as you're creating that questionnaire, and then also extensions to really help you set up your school year in a positive way. So once again, just to let you know and see, within the Google Classroom, you have your slide deck, you've got your guiding questions, and then the assignment for the parent questionnaire. You can create this assignment as either a Google form or just as a document and then send it home to families, whatever you think will best meet the needs of your community. Hopefully this will set you up for success as you begin the school year and build those partnerships with families. Enjoy the chapter and happy reading.